Q3 earnings for PayPal. PayPal is one of the stocks in my own portfolio. We also have it in Editco Fund. I mean, in a different fund. It's one of those funds that we own in the tech, fintech, and payment section of our funds. However, everyone that shops online, if you shop online in different websites, you will come across PayPal when you're about to pay. For those who don't know PayPal, we'll visit their website so that you can understand what PayPal does. It's one of the largest payment platform online, apart from the likes of the Visa and Mastercard, which those ones are not largely, they're not actually doing the same thing. While PayPal is a payment platform, the likes of Visa and Mastercard are actually the network itself, the connecting itself. So it's a bit different from each other. Their stock goes lower because of the revised guidance of the Q4. Investors are not happy that whenever a company gave a revised guidance, it's like you are reducing your expectation. It usually leads to stock going lower. Let's have a look at the details of the earnings. Then we'll also have a look at the technical chart. Even after we have checked the website, we'll have a look at the technical chart for price action. So let's have a look at it. The details are the actual earnings is 6.85, but the expectation is 6.81 billion. But on the EPS is $1.03, and what was expected was about 99 cents. So it actually beats top at the bottom. It's the reverse of the guidance that actually made the stock go lower. But then, sometimes a stock will beat its earnings and the share price will go lower, or other times the stock price will go higher. In this case, the stock price actually goes lower because of the revised guidance, as I mentioned. So let's have a look at the detail of the earnings line by line on the investor relations website. As I often say, before you go into detail of investing or investing in a business, you need to understand what they do. You need to understand their role in you also need to visit their website to get a feel, see what they do, check their investor relation, check their product. They might have different arrays of product that you don't know. So let's have a look at the website, then we have a look at the technical charts. Here is the website for PayPal. As you can see, it's a payment platform, and it's the largest online for e-commerce, transaction, all sort online. This is PayPal. This is a typical email register password. PayPal had a way to pay. PayPal is the largest and is the dominant. It's the same thing as largest and dominant. Everyone uses PayPal from different countries all over the world. Let's see what we can get here more. PayPal is for everyone who pays online. You see, individuals, companies. I have an account. I also use my account to make transaction, and you can even create a wallet there. Also, yeah, you put your money on the wallet, so you don't have to be. So you can pay directly from your own account or wallet. It seems my network is a bit slow. Um, okay, here it is. Shop worldwide. Your email address and password is all you need. See, with PayPal, you can shop and send payment with just one account. Join the 192 million active account worldwide who use PayPal to buy online, send payment, buy on eBay, on different platform. Make your money go further with PayPal. Basically, you can come out on this their website, to learn more. Here you have send money, how PayPal works. Can we just click on this and see what comes up? Since my network is a bit slow, in this part of the world, in Nigeria, we tend to have a slow network compared to um, the Western world, or you know, whatever you choose to call it anyway. Yeah, the Europe or the US. Yeah, the Western world, developed world. But here, I mean, we're also developed here anyway. But then it appeared that my network is slow. So let's move on quickly to the third quarter 2022 result. Here is the third quarter earnings. Um, San Jose, California, November 3, 2022. Q3 2022, solid third quarter with revenue and EPS out performance. Net revenue of 6.8 billion, growing 11% and 12% on FX neutral basis. FXN excluding eBay revenue grew 13% on a spot basis and 14% of FXN. Um, GAAP EPS of $1.15 compared to 0.92 in Q3 2021, and non-GAAP EPS of $1.08 compared to $1.11 of Q3 2021. I mean, in earnings, you often compare Q2 of 2022 to Q2 of 2021, Q2 of 2023 to, just like that, apple to apple, to see which of the quarter is better. Operating cash flow is 1.9 billion, growing 29%, and free cash flow of 1.8 billion, growing 37%. Total payment volume (TPV) of 337.0 billion, growing 9% and 14% FXN. Full year raising EPS guidance, benefiting from ongoing productivity initiative. Net revenue expected to grow, that's negative 8.5 on a spot basis and 10% FXN, raising expected GAAP EPS to negative 2.1 to negative $2.13, raising expected non-GAAP to negative 4.07 and negative 4.09. TPV expected to grow in negative 8.5 on a spot basis and 12.5, negative 2.5 FXN. Approximately 8 to 10 million net new active, that's an NNA, expected to be added in full year 2022. Working with Apple to enhance offering for PayPal and Venom merchant consumer. You see, that's another great news. They're working with Apple to. That means you will not be able to pay with your PayPal account on maybe iPhones on Apple, platform. Now, Q3 2022 highlight. Now you have the gap and non-gap. USD, and also the changes year over year. We deliver strong third quarter result. We will continue to invest against our key priorities to advance our leading position in digital payment and commerce. We are very pleased to be working with Apple to enhance our offering for our PayPal and Venom merchant and consumers. Dan Schulman, President and CEO. So here we have net revenue 6.85 billion, 11% year over year, while 6.85 billion, 12%, year over year. Operating income is at 1.1 billion, 7%, 1.5 billion. This is GAAP and non-GAAP. The EPS is $1.15, 26%, $1.08, which is 2%. Key operating financial metric: total payment volume 309.9 billion, 337.0 billion. So this is spot FXN. Q3 2021, Q3 2022. As I said earlier, you compare apple to apple, 2021 of Q2 and 2021 of Q3. This is net revenue. Q3 2021, you have 6.18 billion, and Q3 2022, so Q2 2022 is actually better. GAAP and non-GAAP operating cash flow. Here you have 0.92 cents in Q3 21 and 0. $1.15 in Q3 2022. GAAP and non-GAAP. Same thing. Cash operating flow, meaning that Q3 2022 is better than Q3 2021. On a free cash flow, the same thing. Q3 2021 was 1.3 billion, and here is 1.8 billion. So they did better this quarter. Financial highlight: net revenue increased 11% with ex eBay growth of 13%. Net revenue 6.85 billion, 11% growth on a spot basis. And I think we've read through this earlier. So let's have a look at here. We continue to execute on our strategy to deliver long-term profitability growth. Our strong third quarter results reflect both the diversification of our businesses and our ongoing focus on operating discipline. Yeah, discipline is key. Let's move further. PayPal has been an integral part of investing in and growing our business. The PayPal business loan we received in November 2021 helped drive a 34% increase in revenue. Now we can continue to expand across the US and put Arizona hot sauce on the map. So this is a co-founder of Big Red Hot Sauce. It's a local business in the US which they make Big Red Hot Sauce. You know, operating highlight: ongoing volume and transaction growth, 337.0 billion in TPV, up 9% on a spot basis and 14% FXN. TPV excluding eBay grew 10% on a spot basis and 15% FXN, representing 98% of TPV. Venom processed 63.6 billion in TPV, growing 6% on top of 36% growth in Q3 21. 2.9 million NNS added, with total active account of 432 million, up 4%. 5.6 billion payment transaction, up 15%. 50.1 payment transaction per active account on a trailing 12-month basis, growing 13%. Here you have balance sheet and liquidity, very key. Strong balance sheet and cash flow generation. Here, focus on here. Cash, cash equivalent and investment totaling 16.1 billion as of September 30, 2022. Debt totaling 10.7 billion as of September 30, 2022. In Q3 2022, generated cash flow from operating of 1.9 billion, increasing 29%, and free cash flow of 1.8 billion, increasing 37%. In Q3 2022, we purchased approximately of 10 million shares of common stock, in returning 939 million to stockholder. Year to date, through the end Q3 2022, returned 3.2 billion to stockholder through the share repurchase. A share repurchase, which is also known as buyback, is a way of putting money back in the hands of investors and shareholder. Strategic initiative and business update: enhancing checkout and shopping experience, including the launch of Venom as payment option on Amazon. Venom is another payment option. Working with Apple, we read this earlier. Working with Apple to enhance our offerings for PayPal and Venom merchant and consumer, leveraging Apple Tap to Pay on iPhones technology. US merchant customers will also be able to accept contactless debit and credit cards and mobile wallet, including Apple Pay, using an iPhone and the PayPal or Venom or iOS app. You can read this further. Let's quickly check. Um, Here you have Q3 2022 investor update. This is an update for investor, non-GAAP financial measure, forward-looking statement. Well, you can come on this and go through all this in your own. But these are mainly the same information in another form. Here we're talking about raising FY 2022 non-GAAP EPS guidance by, this is like a revised guidance, but then raising the FY 2022 EPS guidance, expect non-GAAP operating margin. You can come over here and check all this in your own time. I think continue to advance PayPal branded checkout, refining branded checkout experience to drive engagement and share of checkout. You spend time on here. This is for investor, before you invest in PayPal, you have to come on this sort of page to understand, what they are doing, what the new update, their functions, what they are offering. You don't just buy the stock and not even care. You're only looking at the chart, whether it goes up or down. No, you are investing in a business. It's a real time business, a business that you should check the balance sheet and the cash flows to be sure that you know that also gives you confidence when you are involved in it, when you know uh, what that company does. You really understand them. It gives you that confidence when you understand that the stock sometimes is not the price. The price is not the stock price. So you'll be able to stand to hold on even when the stock price is down, knowing that it's a viable business, the business that is working. You know, let's quickly have a look at the technical chart for price action. On the technical chart, we have the chart here. This is the weekly chart. Market capitalization 105.27 billion. Shares in float 1144.9 million. Shares outstanding 11 1156.5 million. The EPS rating is 78. The P ratio is 22. 5-year P range is 17 to 70. Return on equity 26%. The cash flow is $5.38. As you can see, the past EPS and the estimate for 2022 and 2023. But you can see that PayPal has always not necessarily been positive like that. But I mean, their earnings appears not to be too bad from the previous years as well. But then the stock price has actually really, really dropped of recent because of the bear market, as we all know. But as of Friday of 11th November 2022, the stock price closed at $91, which was an increment of about $15.85, which is about some percentage. Yeah, is it plus 30? Okay, that's for volume, so it's about 21%. So here, let's have the 52 weeks high is $215.97, while the 52 weeks low is $67.58. So here, let's have a look at the owners. Funds own 39%, bank 1%. Let's have a look at the checklist. Benjamin Graham, you have 9 over out of 13. Warren Buffett, you have 12 out of 16. Peter Lynch. I mean, you can use. Okay, Peter Lynch actually failed. But then, you can use different metrics to check. Here is technical. 10 weeks. It shows that it's above 10 weeks moving average, but also below 40 weeks moving average. 40 weeks moving average is $90, and we're actually in $91. So here you can see that the last week candle, which ended Friday 11, it was a very bullish candle. In fact, I will call it bullish engulfing. Is it? Yes, this is a bullish engulfing, and it does tell you that there's a new trend in the market. Here we can see that it was trending down. The market was actually trending down. Then we have a different move here, and we also have here, which is also, but then it has broken the level of resistance here. So the last candle is bullish. Let's have a look at it on a daily chart. On a daily chart, well, as you can see, the stock has also been significantly down, like many other stocks during because of the bear market. You can see, yeah. But then we also have a period of sideways here, which I think it's yeah. So it's on a daily chart. Well, it's above 15-day and 50-day moving average going up. So we are looking at a bullish move here. The last 3 or 4 candles have been bullish going up. let's up the market. Maybe we have seen a turnaround in the market. I mean, the S&P 500 they grew rose about 5.5 percent this last week, while the Nasdaq about 8.2. But on Friday itself, or is it Thursday or Friday? It actually was up on Friday. It was up around 7.3%, while the Dow Jones was around 3.3%. Guys, be careful. Do your valuation. Do not just jump on this stock because you watch this video. Same the website of PayPal. You have seen what PayPal does. You may have come across them online or not, and you have seen the details of the earnings. Please do not just invest in PayPal without understanding where it fits in your own investment portfolio. Whether you actually need to invest in it, you need to do your valuation to see and check. I mean, we're still in bear market. The market is not stable yet. So you don't just jump on, I've seen PayPal online, I've seen the video on PayPal, somebody says it's a buy, somebody says it's a look. And it's not about price, it's about the value of the business. It's about investing below intrinsic value, getting the stock at the right price. Check the PE ratio to be sure that it is single digit. I mean, I like investing in single digit PE ratio, but then it might be more than a single digit. It doesn't matter, but you still do the valuation. Check it properly. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you for supporting our channel. We continue to give you content that would support your investment journey. It's all again.